Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I've still got the remnants of an evil chuckle just lurking at the back of my throat. I just had the most vile game where I just ran someone over. I had a cheeky like 97% accuracy against their 20, but it was just one of them games where it just didn't go well for my opponent, and I just want to show you, like, I want to highlight today the power of pawns and like pushing pawns, just taking space, and how it can just destroy your opponents very quickly. And when you push a pawn, the squares that it weakens. All right, so it's just a really instructive example here. So in the Sicilian, this is saying is a book move. It's generally not very good against the Sicilian, guys, because of this and this, pushing the bishop back and just taking a massive center. We love it. Bishop slides back, and they're making a little cubby hole for the bishop here, but Engine's recommending they've got to fight for the center here. But bang, this is where it starts, guys. I start pushing in on this bishop. Now I play a little prophylactic move just to stop the pin here. It looked a little bit uncomfortable, and I think I do the same at the other side to stop this, just to stop this knight jumping in. The Engine likes it, and here also because of this move, it supported the reinforcement of this pawn here. So bang. And if that's what you should always do, guys, like your base instinct, like if you're playing bullet or blitz, like instead of just taking, like I could have taken diagonally away from the center. Ugh. That should not be your instinct, guys. Your instinct should be to try and reinforce and then capture like towards the center. So this looks pretty pleasant for me. And then the Engine's saying to play that move, but here I thought this was a catastrophic blunder. They're saying it's an inaccuracy, but it is truly horrible, guys. Look at this move. Look at this knight. The power of the center and the advanced pawns just being shown here. So pushing this pawn weakens this square, guys. Just absolutely massive concept in chess. And now look at the eval. I'm up a rook. I'm up 0 material, but the Engine's saying I'm up a rook here. And I clamp, and they should sack. They've got to sack. Yeah. The Engine agrees. Especially, I just want to show you. Look at this bar at the bottom. Can you see that? Yeah. So he used 7.5 minutes in this position here. He knew he'd lost. He knew he had to sack. His bishop. Look at his bishop. Look at his other bishop. These are 0-point bishops here, guys. To be clear, in fact, this one might be a -1 point bishop. All it's doing is blocking the rook's activity. It is so bad. And then the knight's only purpose is to kill itself on this pawn. So just a really sad position for my opponent. Again, he had to sack. And then I set up this classic thing. So that eventually he does sack the knight, but for 1 pawn instead of 2. And look at that. We love the bishop queen battery. And you know what's coming, guys. The knight is defending this square, the key mating square. So we remove the defender as soon as possible. This move doesn't stop anything. We remove the defender, and we set up a beautiful checkmate. At this point, the guy's burnt 9 minutes. Burnt 9 minutes based on the fact that I had this massive pawn clamp. So just a little bit. The main point in that video, guys, which squares are you weakening when you push a pawn? Fair play to this guy. Generally, he had a sort of right idea. He wanted to crack away at my center, but it just allowed me to push further and tighten my grip. So, yeah, hope you learned something there, guys. If you did, like and subscribe. Cheers. See you next time.